A very good morning to all the esteemed guests, dignitaries, scientists, staff of CSIR who are present here and also joined through online, and all attendees of today's program. I, Dr. Orkojyoti Das, Senior Scientist, express a warm and heartfelt welcome to the 83rd Foundation Day celebration of the Council and of Scientific and Industrial Research. Founded on 26 September 1942, CSIR has been a cornerstone in India's scientific research and development, contributing to the progress of our nation in various fields. It is a privilege to have with us today the doyens of scientific fraternity, Professor Budharaju Srinivasa Murthy, Director, IIT Hyderabad as Chief Guest, Sri Ravindra Kumar, Director Operation NTPC as a guest of honor, and our respected RC Chairman Professor D.D. Mishra sir. May I now request our Chief Guest Professor Murthy, Guest of Honor Sri Ravindra Kumar sir, and RC Chairman Professor D.D. Mishra sir, and our respected Director sir, Professor Arvind Kumar Mishra, and Dr. P.K. Banerjee sir, outstanding scientists, to take their respective seat on the dais. Sir, please. Since its inception, CSIR has been instrumental in advancing the frontiers of science and technology. From developing life-saving drugs to pushing boundaries below the ground, the contribution of CSIR have touched every aspect of our lives. Being a constituent laboratory under the aegis of CSIR, CSIR-CIMFR contributes to the entire coal energy chain encompassing exploration, mining, and utilization. On this special occasion, we celebrate not only the foundation of CSIR, but also the spirit of innovation that drives it forward. Therefore, we honor this moment with a tribute that resonates with the values and the spirit of CSIR. The CSIR song embodies the organization's unwavering commitment to scientific excellence, innovation, and national development. I now request to play the CSIR song. Of the lamp, a symbol of knowledge and enlightenment, marks the beginning of our program and set the tone for the wisdom that will unfold. Just as the light of the lamp dispels the darkness, may your collective illumination guide us through this event, filling our hearts and the mind with the brilliance of understanding and wisdom. I kindly request the dignitaries on the dais to kindly step forward and grace us for the lighting of the lamp. It is a moment of great honor and privilege for us to extend our heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed guests for sparing their valuable time to grace the occasion and showing their love and affection towards CSIR-CIMFR. May I now request our respected Director, Sir, Professor Arvind Kumar Misra, to welcome our chief guest, Professor Murthy, by presenting bouquet and a book. Sir, please. I also request our Director, Sir, to welcome our guest of honor, Sri Ravindra Kumar, Sir. I would also request our Director, Sir, to welcome our respected RC Chairman, Professor D.D. Misra, Sir. This program has got its shape by the visionary leadership and unwavering dedication of our Director, Sir. I'd like to request our Director, Sir, Professor Arvind Kumar Misra, to deliver his welcome address.
Thank you, Dr. Akka. Please and good morning to all and a very warm welcome on the occasion of celebrating CSIR Foundation Day. I welcome our chief guest, Professor B.S. Murthy, Director IIT Hyderabad, who in spite of his very extremely busy schedule, yesterday early morning at 4 o'clock he got up and he had to travel from Hyderabad to Chennai. Whole day he had meeting in Chennai. And immediately he rushed from Chennai to Ranchi and from Ranchi to Hyderabad and landed up in Dhanbad around 11:30. So it was like midnight. So getting up at 4 and reaching at midnight. Thank you very much for accepting our invitation and all the way taking so much of trouble and pain and blessing us on the occasion of CSIR Foundation Day. Sri Ravind Kumar ji, who again he had to travel from Delhi, Director Operation NTPC, and after landing in Durgapur, he had to attend a meeting. So Immediately after landing, he had to go to office, and then he had to attend 1.5 hour meeting through VC. Unfortunately, we do have VC, so he could fulfill his that commitment, as well as he had committed to us. So we are so much thankful to you, sir, for gracing us on this occasion. Thank you. Professor D.D. Mishra, as he is our mentor, our guide, our guru. So thank you very much, sir, that you also took in trouble for traveling from Bhubaneswar and blessing us. Dr. Banerjee, my co-colleague, Professor Narhari Shastri, who doesn't require any introduction, who is from deep core, a CSIR man, a former director of CSIR NIST Jorhat, and right now he is Dean R&D at IIT Hyderabad, who is a great academician, Bhattagar awardee, and there are so many accolades to him. So you also traveled all the way from Hyderabad. Thank you, sir, for gracing us. I really admire all the scientists, all technical staff, our officers, common cadre officers, our research scholars, students, friends from present media, and our guests. It's my honor and privilege. I'm delighted to welcome you all on the occasion of CSIR Foundation Day, which we are celebrating in. As you all are aware, we are one of the constituent lab of CSIR. CSIR was founded on 26th of September 1942. And it's more than 8 decades which has passed. And during this 8 decades, the foundation of CSIR, which was laid by the great leaders, visionaries, innovators, planners, and the time where we have reached in. When we look back, our contribution to the society as CSIR as a whole, that is contribution of 37 laboratories, starting from the smallest contribution to the biggest. When we look up from a steel needle to the drones, Hansa, Saras, and our windmill were from the all satellites, all missiles, have got graduated. So that is our contribution to the society when we look back over the last 8 decades. And CSIR has contributed in a big manner so far as country is concerned in making the country self-reliant. And we are marching towards Viksit Bharat. And for that, we are contributing in providing the cutting edge technologies in all the areas so far as CSIR is concerned: agri-tech, indigenous e-tractor, healthcare, indigenous vaccines, medicines, API, diagnostics, food technology, hydrogen fuel cells, lithium and sodium ion batteries, sustainable aviation fuel, solid oxide fuel cells, and so many. If you look up the contribution of CSIR-CIMFR, very briefly, I would like to relook what have we done and what have we contributed. And this all contribution have come in from the hard work being and the time which has been given by our predecessors, our seniors, our retirees, as well as the present scientific staff. The very recently AI-based cloud application, geotechnical instrumentation and ground monitoring analysis have been implemented, and all the mines can get benefited by using that. Vision enhancement system has been implemented for foggy weather at one of the mine of NMDC, and we are also working to provide this vision enhancement system for the Tata Steel. Design of high wall mining, as all of you are aware that high wall mining is one which is being used for extraction of the blocked up coal once your pit is being reached its limit. But with the help of paste fill high wall mining, the simple high wall, you are able to extract around 40%. But with the paste fill technology, which CSIR-CIMFR has developed in, we can extract up to 85% of the coal which is being blocked in, which otherwise was impossible to extract. So that is what we are working on. Controlled blasting techniques for the all metro projects we are working on, widening of railway track, particularly at Konkan Railway. We had seen the major tunneling projects, major strategic cavern projects. We are working in close coordination with DRDO, as well as the twin tower demolition you might have seen. Which wherein we provided the design and execution. Then very recently, instantaneous electric detonators have been banned in the country, and we have come up with a technology, electronic detonators. We have provided our support, and we have transferred, and three industries have been provided the test certificate, and very soon electronic detonators will be a reality in the country. Initially, it was being planned in 31st of March 2025, by which it will be banned. But now government has decided that they need to prepone it, and it will be banned from 31st of December 2024, and talks are going on. Mine transport surveillance system has been, surveillance and monitoring system has been implemented at one of the mine of NMDC. And we are also in talks with the industry to provide it at other places as well. Biometric-based exploder system, wireless landslide monitoring system, development of firefighting. So there are many technologies which has been developed. To name few in terms of the fuel sciences, I think one is 1.5 TPD oxyblown pressurized fluidized bed gasifier pilot plant, which has been successfully implemented, 250 kg per day syngas to methanol pilot plant. And we are ready to transfer it to the industry. We are in talks with the industry as well as with the ministry. And soon we will be scaling up to the industry, the full commercial scale gasification plant. Very recently, we have transferred our technology, indigenous technology, for 0.18 million tons per annum heat recovery type non-recovery coke plant for stamp charging to Kudurmukh Iron Ore Company Limited. And the beneficiation of coking coal by hybrid mode, dry and wet. So far we have been doing only wet processing, but we have got in a project. We are working on hybrid mode, and wherever possible, we'll be doing the dry processing. Comprehensive solution towards circular economy, wherein value addition from the coking coal tailing lying in the waste settling ponds of washeries, we are working on. Potash fertilizer from biomass and spent wash. Nitrite-based slow release fertilizer from coal ash. Nanomaterials from coal ash. Mapping of rare earth and critical minerals in coal ash and mine waste, which we are working on. And CO2 absorption by using algae and green energy from algae. These are the few technologies wherein we are working and contributing towards Atmanirbhar Bharat and making country self-reliant. Another important aspect to be discussed here in energy security is one area wherein the country is struggling hard. And we do have a guest from NTPC. And I further, would like to emphasize here, coal will continue to be there. And there is no other lab in the country which knows really about the carbon fibers or the carbon structure or about carbon. So we are the best in the country to know about carbon, and there are many utilizations of carbon, and carbon will continue to be there so far as energy basket is concerned. And a long way to go. We are doing a lot, but I will take up this opportunity and urge you all, and we will be having soon signing an MOU with IIT Hyderabad to further extend our research and make it more useful, more cleaner than ever before. And what we have been knowing, coal as black, probably in future with this MOU and with the support of NTPC, probably the coal which is being considered as black and dirty, hopefully will become green as green energy. It will be made available. So with these words, I once again welcome you all. Thank you very much for joining this function. And now I would request to play a small video of CSIR-CIMFR, what have we done, and CSIR. Please do that.
For over 8 decades, the Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, CSIR, has stood as a guardian of India's rich scientific heritage, while advancing in tandem with the nation's modern progress.
साइंस में पैशन के साथ जब देश की सेवा का संकल्प जुड़ जाता है तो नतीजे भी अभूतपूर्व आते हैं.
Over the past decade, under the visionary leadership of Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi and the dynamic guidance of Honorable Minister for Science and Technology Dr. Jitendra Singh, CSIR has emerged as a key catalyst in driving the Make in India initiative, steering the nation towards self-reliance in every sector.
This institution's journey has itself become a kind of a role model for many other institutions which will happen in the times to come.
With 37 laboratories across the nation, CSIR is committed to enhancing the lives of Indian citizens through cutting-edge SMT innovations and sustainable solutions.
To overcome the day-to-day challenges of life's chessboard, perseverance in science and understanding of technology hold the key to victory. And CSIR are grandmaster in this game.
CSIR's visionary initiatives, such as the Aroma Mission and the Purple Revolution, have turned farming into a lucrative opportunity, empowering even marginal farmers in the most remote and challenging landscapes to thrive and prosper.
पहले हम खेती करते थे, मक्की लगाते थे अपने, राजमा वगैरह, उनमें हमें कोई बेनिफिट नहीं मिला. फिर हमने ये लवाइंडर लगाया, जब से तो हमें बेनिफिट हो रहा है. इसी में हम मस्त हैं सब.
CSIR has continuously revolutionized the agricultural landscape, beginning with the introduction of
scared during COVID times, but thank God, we got Mama's test results within an hour, and her treatment began immediately. Later, we got to know that this was all possible because of CRISPR-based COVID-19 diagnostic kits developed by CSIR.
CSIR has always focused on making a difference in people's lives. While its food technologies have elevated India's food industry to a world standard, these innovations have also brought about significant changes at the community level.
ನಾವು CFTR ಇಂದ 15 ದಿನಗಳ ಕಾಲ ತರಬೇತಿ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ನಾವು ಇವಾಗ ಮೊದಲಿಗೆ 3,000 ತಗೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ, ಇವಾಗ 6,000 7,000 ತನಕ ನಾವು ಲಾಭನ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಮತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ CFTR ತುಂಬಾ ಅನುಕೂಲ ಆಗಿದೆ.
CSIR has made significant achievements in the energy and chemical sectors, including hydrogen fuel cells, lithium-ion and sodium-ion battery technologies, biojet fuel, and the commercial 10,000 tons per annum hydrazine hydrate plant that was dedicated to the nation by Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi. Additionally, CSIR's solid oxide fuel cell technology is set to revolutionize the capabilities of electric vehicles in the near future.
We are technology licensee of anaerobic gas lift reactor technology developed by IICT. Apart from this municipal solid waste, vegetable waste, cattle manure and all that, we have also installed a biogas plant based on the technology using slaughterhouse waste. So that is also generating biogas, which is a unique solution.
Managing biomedical waste and ensuring its proper disposal has always been a major challenge. To address this, CSIR has introduced an innovative solution through its biomedical waste to soil additives technology, which converts biomedical waste into valuable soil additives. As the world's second largest producer of leather goods, a large segment of India's population thrives on the leather industry. CSIR has played a pivotal role in advancing this sector with groundbreaking innovations. Today, CSIR is at the forefront of developing vegan leather technology and is creating an indigenous footwear sizing system tailored specifically for India.
I am eagerly waiting for the Indian footwear sizing system, which is being developed by the CSIR.
An efficient and robust road network is the foundation for propelling the nation forward. CSIR has consistently made advanced technologies in the field, and now its steel slag technology is reinforcing India's road construction efforts.
I'm delighted to say that our collaboration with CSIR-Central Road Research Institute has been a winning solution. They have come up with two innovative technologies, steel slag aggregates and the RejuPave technology for bituminous hot mixes.
Throughout its journey of technological innovation, CSIR has also demonstrated its remarkable expertise in the aerospace sector. CSIR's pioneering seaweed farming and processing technology has opened up innovative livelihood opportunities for coastal communities.
அது எப்படி நம்மளுக்கு வாழ்வாரம்னா நல்லா நம்மளுக்கு கை கொடுக்குதா காசுக்கு நல்லா வருமானம் வருமா அப்படின்னு நாங்கள் நினைச்சு வந்து மூங்கில் போட்டோன்னு சரியான விளைச்சல் விளைஞ்சிருச்சு.
From the skies above to the ocean's depths, CSIR's technological advancements have made a significant impact in all realms.
I'm extremely happy to inform you that CSIR is now fully committed, geared up to come up with indigenous technologies. Our aim is to stay relevant globally and to help India to become self-reliant. Thank you.
So we should feel proud to see the contribution of the CSIR in every aspect of the life.
The establishment of CSIR-Central Institute of Mining and Fuel Research took place following the amalgamation of the central expertise of both the Central Fuel Research Institute and the Central Mining Research Institute, along with their regional centers situated in Nagpur, Bilaspur, Roorkee, Ranchi, and Raniganj. CSIR-Central Institute of Mining and Fuel Research has concentrated its R&D endeavors on the subsequent focal areas, namely clean coal technologies and uses of transformed version of coal with syngas, methanol, liquid petrol results in minimal carbon emission. CSIR-CIMFR has developed and installed an indigenous 1.5 TPD oxy-blown PFBG pilot plant and established gasification of high-ash Indian coal under the aegis of Niti Aayog. The syngas generated from PFBG pilot plant is suitable for various downstream applications. Further, to generate the methanol from syngas, the Institute has achieved expertise in the area of catalysts and process development at bench scale level for downstream modules including syngas microcleaning, water gas shift reaction, CO2 capture, and syngas to methanol, and other chemicals. Conversion of inferior coal to high-energy coal coke through beneficiation by recovery of carbon values from carbonaceous and washery tailings and reducing the environmental pollution by treating the coal slurry tailings by beneficiation and creating value-added product. Developed cost-effective technologies to make domestic coal useful to steel plants. In this direction, the Institute has developed a non-recovery type heat recovery coke making technology with stamp charging and coke quenching which can accommodate Indian coals with inferior coking properties. The technology has been commercialized and transferred to Kudremukh Iron Ore Company Limited, Mangalore for 0.18 NTPA coke production, and Institute is also getting royalty. The technology has also been transferred to 20 more different companies in last 2 years. Several indigenous guidelines, norms, formulations, Mining methods developed by the institute are being widely used by the Indian mining industry for the underground extraction of coal and metalliferous deposits under different geomining conditions to increase production, productivity and safety of underground mines. Study is being carried out for development of coal mine methane resource, methane emission inventory and emission factor for coal mine and oil and gas sector. The development of infrastructure sector is considered as a precursor in boosting the economy of a country. Accordingly, the institute has developed a specialized controlled blasting technique for safe and efficient rock excavation works in metro rail projects, highways, railways, hydraulic tunnels and land development for construction of airports. The developed technique is capable of dealing with many site-specific constraints such as blasting in the close proximity to the house's structures, blasting for slope stabilization, directional controlled blasting with minimal blasting hazards. The strategically important border roads of the Indochina and Indo-Pak borders in ecologically fragile hilly terrain have been completed with a faster and safer way with the intervention of CSIR-Central developed controlled blasting techniques, which has been acknowledged by the Border Roads Organization. Waste to wealth creation by utilizing mill tailing and slag for paste backfilling in underground metalliferous mines, it would be great benefit to the entire mining, mineral processing and metallurgical industries.
Thank you. Now it is the time to get introduced with our chief guest, Professor Murthy sir. May I now request Dr. P.K. Banerjee sir to introduce our chief guest, sir, please.
Very good morning. I have been asked to be very brief by Professor Murthy. So Professor B.S. Murthy, Director IIT Hyderabad, and of course, chief guest of today's function, Sri Ravindra Kumar, Director Technical, NTPC, who is guest of honor today. Professor D.D. Mishra, Chairman of our Research Council, Professor A.K. Mishra, our Director, all our invited guests from different institutes, organizations, including Professor Narahari Shastri, who is our man, and of course now at IIT Hyderabad, invited guests from press media, and all my colleagues, and also their extended families who are present today in this auditorium and also present online. So very good morning to all of you. It's really a privilege to introduce our chief guest, Professor Murthy, but I'm told to be very brief, so I'll really be very brief, because your biodata and achievements, it's really quite a long one, I must say, in terms of achievements. But let me be very brief on that front. Professor Murthy started his academic journey with diploma in metallurgy in 1983 from Government Polytechnic Vijayawada, followed by BE from today's VNIT Nagpur. And then he went to IISc Bangalore for his ME and PhD. After completion of PhD, he was invited to be a faculty at IIT Kharagpur, where he served for, I think, more than 12 years, and then moved to IIT Madras, and he joined as a professor in Department of Metallurgy. Professor Murthy is a metallurgist, to be more precise, a physical metallurgist, and he's well known not only in country, globally, I must say. He's one of the top physical metallurgists globally today. Some of his significant contributions to the fields, such as non-equilibrium processing through mechanical alloying, nanocrystalline materials, bulk material glasses, high entropy alloys, grain refinement of aluminum alloys, and aluminum-based composites. Just to touch his achievements, more than 400 publications in reputed journals, guided 39 PhD and still counting. I think 20 scholars still there with him now. Many sponsored projects he has taken over and 20 patents he has filed. He is recipient of many awards, which includes Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar Award, J.C. Bose Fellowship Award, Distinguished Alumnus Award of IISc Bangalore, INE Outstanding Teachers Award, INE Young Engineers Award, INSA Young Scientist Award, and so on. He is also fellow of several institutes and organizations. With this, I hand over to Professor Murthy. Thank you very much.
Good morning, friends. First of all, about a week back, when Arvind ji called me, I somehow could not say no. And Dhanbad is quite far from Hyderabad. But still, I immediately said, yes, I will come. The kind of warmth with which he has called me, I was very touched. And I said, this is a way to possibly start collaborating, because we are also very keen in moving in the direction of minerals, particularly critical minerals. And also in the south, somehow none of the IITs have anything on mining or minerals. So we thought we should start in that area, and nothing better than CIMFR to collaborate in that area. And today morning, I met Ravindra ji, and again, another amazing personality I have met. And we are already started talking about how to work together. So I'm a strong believer that the growth is possible only through collaborations. And another stalwart I met today morning is our Didi Mishra ji. Thank you very much, sir, for leading this particular institution through your leadership. Friends, I thought I will spend on 3 points today. I'm a strong believer that all of us together should make the Viksit Bharat happen much before the anticipation of the Prime Minister. And I'm very convinced that there are 3 ways by which we should be able to achieve that. One is to create minds which are very, very out-of-box thinkers. Okay, and for that, you need a lot of flexibility in education. As an head of one of the higher education institutions, I thought we have been very, straight-jacketed in our learning. I started my career, as you have heard, as a metallurgist. And we saw everywhere we have too much of straitjacketedness. I thought we should come out of that and create minds which start thinking beyond just something called their field. Second, I thought it is important to support innovation. Atmanirbharta and Viksit Bharat, both of them cannot come without innovations. So how to bring in innovations and how to support innovations from a very, very early stage. Third is, as I started, collaborations. It is not possible for India to really become Viksit Bharat without collaboration. And how do I define Viksit Bharat for me? I say I would like to call India as a developed country. When I go to a place like Germany or France or Japan and go to a shop and buy a product, and I should be able to see made in India written there. Okay? Until then, we cannot call India as a real developed country. And for that, unless we work together, it won't happen. So I will give you a small bits and pieces of how IIT Hyderabad in the last 5 years particularly, we have been trying to bring all these 3 concepts together to create the right kind of ecosystem. Just to tell you, we started with what is called a fractal academics. All of you, many of you are engineers sitting here. All of you would have studied when you did BTech. Your course runs from the beginning of the semester and goes to the end of the semester. Okay. At IIT Hyderabad, we divide the whole semester into 6 segments. Okay, a 3-credit course. Typically, all of us have heard about 3-credit courses. And a 3-credit course is divided into 6. That means you can have a 0.5 credit course, you can have a 1 credit course, and so on and so forth. Why do we do that? We say that let students first explore a large number of things to begin with. A first year student is asked to take a number of half a credit, 1 credit kind of courses, so that the student starts understanding what do I like most. Most of you friends, to be honest again, many of you are parents sitting here for your children, and every parent in India to a large extent has only one branch of engineering in their mind. Okay, that their student and their kid, the moment finishes +2, if the student is good and clears, let's say JEE, you start with IIT Bombay, let's say CSE department. Okay, if he does not get there, then possibly something like IIT Hyderabad. If he does not get there, maybe IIT Palakkad, and so on and so forth. And if he does not get into an IIT, okay, we'll start with BITS to begin with, and then maybe some roadside college, which is also there, which will provide you a CSE department. We don't seem to be thinking that there is something beyond this. And again, I'm a strong believer, no country has ever become a developed country just with supporting one branch of engineering. Take a simple country, a smallest country like Taiwan. If every one of your mobile that you use, it has Taiwan in it. Okay? And it's because they manufacture semiconductors. So countries have become developed through manufacturing, through product development. And it's important that we should inculcate first and foremost into ourselves something called nation first. If we don't feel nation first as a goal for ourselves, as an objective for ourselves, we will never achieve Viksit Bharat. And then inculcate that into our kids to say that like every organ of our body is equally important, every branch, including mining, is equally important, and metallurgy. And this is something if we can put to our kids and let them grow enjoying. I am a proud metallurgist, friends. I can tell you. Okay, starting from my diploma, somebody has inculcated that bug into me that metallurgy is enjoyable. Okay, and I have been thoroughly enjoying all these years. Okay, so this is something we should be able to tell to our kids, that every field is enjoyable. Okay, for this, first and foremost is you should go a little beyond yourself. Just finishing BTech, going for an MS somewhere in US, but we have started a lot of experiments. In addition to this, just now I said, what is called fractal academics. After the student takes a number of courses, the student starts finding out, I like this more. So the student goes deeper and takes 3 credit courses in those subjects which they like. We even started a BTech branch, which no institution in the country has started. We call it as BTech in Engineering Sciences, where a student for all the 4 years can pick up any subjects of their interest. A few mechanical, a few chemical, few metallurgy, maybe few electrical, and a few computer science, and so on and so forth. Completely decided by the student and not by the faculty or a department. We started a department for that called Department of Engineering Sciences. Some people start coming and asking me what kind of a job they will get. I start asking them back, saying that let them decide whether they want to do a job at all or they want to create jobs. At 18 years of age, friends, we can decide who should be the Prime Minister of this country. And if you think that at 21 years of age, the kid cannot decide what he or she wants to be, I think we are somewhere in old regime. It's important we create that kind of an environment. And we started doing this. While seeing that everybody is going into CSE, and CSE people just end up into IT or fintech and so on, we thought country needs computational engineers in manufacturing. So we started a BTech in computational engineering for your information. The student is given very solid mathematics background, including numerical methods, and we teach solid mechanics, fluid mechanics, multi-scale modeling, even first principle calculations, even genomics. We have faculty from civil, mechanical, chemical, metallurgy, bio, all of them teach, and of course, and also CSE. And the student does not belong to CSE department. We started a Center for Computational Engineering. At the end of the 4 years, the student is a CFD expert or an FEM expert or a first principle expert or a multi-scale modeling expert. We have faculty from different departments coming. This is the first interdisciplinary BTech program in the country, I can say. We started, let's create such an environment. While we start that chemical engineers are great engineers, many a times their chemistry knowledge is not very strong. And we saw that there are quite a number of industries which need engineers with a lot of chemistry knowledge. For example, textile, food processing, agriculture, petrochemical, and we started a BTech in industrial chemistry. Again, possibly one of the first institutions to start there. Where while these industries do not want MSc chemistry people, they want engineers with a chemistry knowledge. We started a AI, India's first institute to start a BTech in AI. We have almost 35 faculty members in the AI area. And when we started in 2019, 2 batches have already gone out. We were told that other than Carnegie Mellon and MIT, there was no institute in 2019 which has an undergraduate program in AI. And we said, let's start. Let's be leaders. And 2022, May 1st, our Prime Minister announced India Semiconductor Mission. All of you possibly aware that Tata Group has already started a fab. And we started thinking, where are the engineers for when a fab comes? You need thousands of engineers who have a knowledge of semiconductors. At IIT Hyderabad, same year on August 1st, we started classes for a BTech in IC design and technology. We saw there are BTech E's, BTech EC's, BTech EE's, but there is nobody with a BTech knowledge on this. And now, 22, when we started this, AICTE has taken the curriculum that we have developed, and in 23, in 125 engineering colleges, they started a BTech in IC design and technology. Our plan is that in 4 or 5 years, you have thousands of people coming out. And now we are setting up what is called Semiconductor Training School at IIT Hyderabad. That we will train, not only give theory to them, so that they can have a hands-on training of what it means by semiconductor manufacturing at IIT Hyderabad. To give almost 1,000 trainees we want to bring out every year. So this is needed, friends. Create the right minds who are needed for the country, for the future. And then we started saying, how do we support innovation in all this? We started, of course, a lot of interdisciplinary programs also. I don't want to go into all of them. We have interesting programs. For example, we started, I will say that when I come to collaboration, but more into innovation. It's very, very important that young minds should be supported on innovation. I am a strong believer that every one of these kids who join these IITs and NITs are all brilliant. Just need some support. 2 years, 11th and 12th, at least I come from Andhra. In Andhra, even from 8th grade, it starts getting coached for IITs. So I started saying that while 2 years you had great ideas possibly, but your Narayana Chaitanya fellows have never given you a chance to implement these ideas, here is a place now you start implementing. So every semester we call for proposals from our students. We call them as build projects. Bold and unique ideas leading to development is the name we gave. And if a student's idea is chosen by a committee, we start giving money to begin with 1 lakh rupee. Okay. And then we provide a mentor. We have now built a building on our campus. We have 2 buildings, in fact. One is called Technology Research Park, where any industry can take a space there, rent a space, and collaborate with us. The second building is called TIP, Technology Innovation Park, where we give space freely to startups and innovative ideas. Both of them are a 1.5 lakh square foot area buildings. We have created this on the campus. And now we say to these students that we provide you funding, we provide you mentorship, we provide you a space. And if you think that your courses are disturbing you, you take a semester break. We give you 6 credits. At IIT Hyderabad, a first semester BTech student can take a semester break. Not done anywhere else. Okay? And we say, just focus on this dream project of yours. Don't do any course. At the end of semester, you just give a small report. We'll conduct a viva. We give a grade to you. And in a semester, I know there are about 16 credits or so. You are only getting 6 credits. The remaining 10 credits, you have 7 more semesters available. So take one extra course and finish all of them at the end. And as these ideas start becoming successful, if a student says at the end of the second year, sir, I just want to go out. I have learned enough. Let me start something on my own. We say, take a diploma. We give you a diploma at the end of second year BTech, and we give you 5 years time if you want to come back and complete the remaining 2 years and take the degree. And inherently, I will be the happiest if the student does not want to come back. He said, I don't need your degree. I am already successful. Okay. So this is the kind of environment we need to create, friends. And we started already seeing the hints of the success of this environment. In the last 5 years, we have close to about 200 startups, which have created 1,500 crores of revenue. 1,500 crores and about 1,200 jobs, 1150 or something like that. Okay. And a second year BTech, third year BTech student comes and says, sir, yesterday I paid salary to 5 of my employees. These are all students sitting in the hostels, friends. Okay. I mean, imagine if this kind of an environment, if we can create in every higher education institution, India, I mean, in 10 years, it will be a Atmanirbhar and it will be a Viksit Bharat. So friends, it is important to create innovations and to create people who are interested. 20% of our BTech students are interested in startups now. They say, I am not interested in a job. I always say, let us create people who do not seek jobs, but who create jobs. And we need people like that. So friends, so these are certain ideas which we thought will really help a lot of growth. The next and the last point that I want to spend is on collaborations. I'm a strong believer again that collaborations bring synergy and collaborations make 1 + 1 significantly greater than 2. And that's how we started quite a number of even collaborative, academic programs, for example. At Hyderabad, we have eye care hospital called, LV Prasad Eye Hospital. Some of you have heard of this very famous eye hospital. We thought, we are technologists and they are healthcare people. How do we come together to create technologies for the healthcare? So we started an MTech in what is called, ophthalmic engineering, where the LV Prasad doctors, out of our MTech is 24 credits of theory, 24 credits of project. In the 24 credits of theory, they teach about 12 credits on the anatomy and the physiology of the eye. We teach lasers and optics. That's what we know. And then at the end of the 2 semesters, the student does a project, joint project between the doctors of LV Prasad and the professors of IIT Hyderabad. We have a department of biotechnology, we have a department of biomedical engineering, all these professors, and a department of physics, which does a lot of work on lasers and optics. All of them come together. And finally, at the end of 2 years, the student becomes a laser expert for an eye care industry. Again, with one cancer hospital called Basavatarakam, the oldest cancer hospital in Hyderabad, we have a program called MTech in medical physics. Okay, where the student for 1 year he spends time in Basavatarakam, comes out as a radiation expert. Okay, we talk about radiation therapy as one of the therapies for cancer. So technology is coming out. Most of the doctors, all these machines are black boxes, where they don't know much about what is there inside. But you need technologists who should be able to join hands with them and see how these machines can be better, better managed, and the technology. So there is no point in every doctor learning engineering, and there is no need for every engineer to learn medicine. How do we learn whatever is the minimum that is required and at the same time be able to come together and work together? We have also a program which we call it as medical device innovation, where a student spends 4 months in the hospital. At the end of 4 months, after talking to a lot of patients and doctors, picks up one problem. At the end of 2 years MTech, the student is ready with a prototype of a medical device. Your whole thesis is your device. Nothing need to be written. Just one page abstract is what we expect from you. So this kind of things. We started a minor in entrepreneurship. We started a double major in entrepreneurship. We started a dual degree in entrepreneurship. We now have an MTech in techno entrepreneurship. We have a department of entrepreneurship. While quite a number of engineering institutions have department of management, we said, let us create a department of entrepreneurship. Okay, we have faculty there where this MTech student at the end of the 2-year MTech program is supposed to come up not only with a product, but also with a business model for that. One engineering faculty and one entrepreneurship faculty co-supervise the student so that student knows not only how to make a product, but also how to sell a product. Okay, so this is how we felt, let's create environment where we collaborate. And we started going at the nation level a little more. I was just mentioning to my friends here that India wants to collaborate in a big way now with outside various countries. For example, India and USA have signed a kind of a document which is called ISET, Indo-US Initiative for Critical and Emerging Technologies. And in that, the goal is that Indian scientists work with US scientists to develop products that are of use to both the countries, solve problems that are of global in nature for both the countries. And in that connection, a committee has been formed, and IIT Hyderabad is leading that committee, a committee of 9 members, where 7 IIT directors, IIC director, and AICT chairman are there. I, as the director of IIT Hyderabad, am a co-chair for ISET from India, and there is a co-chair for ISET from America. And these two are working together on how to collaborate. In that, one of the areas, we have identified various areas starting from agriculture to healthcare to critical minerals to even semiconductors. And we formed one more committee called ECIAC, Empowered Committee for Industry and International Collaborations, it is called. The same committee looks after that. Again, IIT Hyderabad is the chairman for that. So we identified 12 thematic areas where we should all work together. And now in critical minerals, we are trying to see how do we bring the academia and R&D labs and industry together to strongly ensure that India develops every material that is of use to it. Many of you know we need materials like lithium, for hard magnets. You need materials like samarium, neodymium, and also materials like gallium for semiconductor. All of these, every gram we import. And the main country where we import is China. All of you know. So any day, if they stop their supply, our whole country stops. Okay, whether it is EV or anything that we talk about. So how do we work together to develop indigenous technologies and become Atmanirbhar first of all, and then start becoming global leaders? So all these have become very important. And in that direction, we also thought, how do we work with industry in a big way? We started with something called a semester-long internship for our students, so that brilliant students go to the industry, spend some time. At IIT Hyderabad, if a faculty member spends 1 month at an industry, we call it as on duty. So every faculty can go and spend 1 month every year with an industry. So this is another thing that we created. And we also started one course, which we call it as 1 credit course called Industry Lectures. We bring industries either online or offline, ask them to talk what is exciting in their company. And then we ask them, do you have any problems that our MTech students who have 1 full year project to work on that kind of problems? We now collect problems from the industry, give it to our students, and I can confidently say today that almost 50% of our MTech projects are industry-defined problems, not a professor-defined problems. Okay? And that is really helping us to go closer to the industry. We went one step further, said, how do we help the industry? Quite a number of people who join industry join with a BTech and they want to get an MTech or so, and the industry cannot give them a 1 year or 2 year leave. I always say that if you can get a 1 year leave from an industry, you can possibly leave forever because they don't need you anymore. So if that is the case, then how do we do? We say, we'll teach you in the evening hours. We'll teach you on weekends. You come to IIT Hyderabad only on the day of convocation. And a 2-year MTech program, I give you 4 years time. Okay? Take leisurely. How many credits you do every semester is decided by you, not by the professor at IIT. So we started program like this. Quite a number of online MTechs we have. Every one of you can possibly see. And we also say if somebody wants to do a PhD, most of the IITs have this concept called residency period. You have to go to the IIT, spend about 6 months there, and then do the coursework. We said, thanks to COVID, we have learned a lot. Let's remove this. Okay, we have removed the residency requirement. It does not mean that you have to, should not do the courses. You have to do the courses, but we said you sit at your place and do the courses. And we went one step further to say, in addition to degrees like this, can we not start opening up of all our courses to anybody in the world? I'm a strong believer, once again, saying that education should be not have any constraints. I just want to learn a course. Everybody is talking of AI. What is this AI? I just want to do one course on AI. But most of the time, even to do one course, you have to register for a degree. Then somebody will ask you what entrance exam you have written. What is the previous degree that you have? And I say, why all this? Can we not remove this? So we converted all our classrooms into hybrid classrooms now, where we start asking our faculty, are you interested to teach an outsider along with the students that you are teaching regularly? So we have physically a few students, virtually a few students. Okay, I teach a course every Tuesday and Thursday at 6 o'clock in the evening. And I have a few students joining from various places. Some of them joining from Dubai, anywhere else. We say that as long as the timetable suits you, timetable is fixed by the professor. Okay, because I cannot have different timetables for different students. So once the timetable suits you, okay, once first of all a professor agrees, yes, I'm willing to open my course to outsider, we put it on our website. Please go to OAT at IITH if you are interested. Open to all teaching, we call it as. Anybody, it can be a student, it can be a professor, it can be a working professional, it can be a homemaker, it can be even an 80 or 90-year-old man or a woman. We say, let education reach out to everybody. Okay. And I tell my colleagues, do not control the entry, control the exit. As long as your course is tough enough that everybody who joins need not have to pass and get a certificate. Only those pass will get a certificate from IIT saying that you have done this course from IIT Hyderabad with these many credits and this is the grade you have got. And we are now opening. Right now, 15 such courses are running. I'm one of those teachers there. So we say that let us go out to people, reach out to people, come, bring people together. And once you start working together, amazing things happen, friends. So it's important, friends, that all of us start looking at. I'm very eagerly looking forward to this MOU, which we are going to exchange today. And I'm sure a similar MOU we are already talking to with NTPC very soon. And we would like to see how we will work together. And I think one thing I have always observed, that when India has worked in a mission mode, okay, together with a lot of people, India has done exceedingly well. Take ISRO, take atomic energy, take missile technology. Three strong examples where India, when it went in a mission mode. But otherwise, unfortunately, we all work in silos. Many a times at IITs, we see within the department also you rarely collaborate. Outside the department, much late. And you sometimes are willing to collaborate with somebody sitting in US or UK or so, but not with a faculty within the department. At IIT Hyderabad, we started saying, if you want to work with somebody else within the department or institute, we give you 10 lakh rupee. We started with that. And if you want to work with some faculty who is in another department, I give you an extra PhD student. We started like that. And if we said, if you want to work together with people and try to solve a grand challenge kind of problem, I give you 1 crore. IIT Hyderabad is still small, friends, 15-year-old. But last year, 23-24, we got about 250 crores of projects. And many of these projects are through these collaborations. Okay. And this is something that we want to demonstrate. Okay. 5,300 students we have. Out of them, 60% are PhD and PG students. We say we don't want to have a large number of BTechs. 40%. We will maintain that 40%. And I know pretty well it's not a good financial model. Okay, good financial model for private colleges, particularly, everybody is a BTech because BTechs pay you a lot of tuition fee. PhD student pays only 5,000 as tuition fee, and we pay that is 5,000 per semester, 10,000 per year, and we pay 40,000 per month. So that means close to 5 lakhs that you pay. So you take 10,000, you pay 5 lakhs to a PhD student. Same thing with MTech. MTech fellows pay 6,000 per semester, 12,000, and we pay 12,000 per month as a fellowship to them. In spite of that, we say, let us focus on research and technology development. We went one more step further. We said all the facilities that we have, let us open to everybody in this country. You must have heard of something called Principal Scientific Advisor to Government of India, PSA. PSA has come up with a portal called iSTEM. On the iSTEM, anybody can put their equipment so that the whole country, anybody can book a slot and use it. IIT Hyderabad has put 480 equipment on that, one of the largest by any institution. And then we said, once we have this many good facilities, just to tell you, just now I was mentioning that very recently we have set up a center at IIT Hyderabad called Center for In Situ and Correlative Microscopy. I'm a microscopist myself, and a lot of microscopists were all thinking that there is no such center available in the country. We said, let's do it. Again, we said, let us do it in a consortium mode. We went to a large number of people. Even private colleges gave 1 crore each. And 4 NITs, including NIT Raipur, gave about 1 crore. And finally, we got about 20 crores in a through partners, about 17 partners. 60 crores we got from the DST and set up that. And set up really high-end facilities where we can actually do collaborative research. And one such microscope there is called an atom probe, where you can see atoms in 3D. And there are only 5 such pieces in the whole world. 4 are in Korea. Samsung has bought it. 1 is in Japan. The 6th piece is sitting at IIT Hyderabad. None of the well-known American university, whether it is Stanford or Carnegie Mellon, they don't have it. We have it at IIT Hyderabad, friends. Any good research on materials, if somebody is doing, if they want to do high-end microscopy, IIT Hyderabad will be a place where we will be able to do. We have also set up similar when I was at IIT Madras and saw that we run it in 24/7 kind of basis, where we say that let us set up facilities in a consortium basis and all of us use it together so that we start working together. And now we said, once you have these many facilities, how do I create interest among the students, particularly undergraduate students, in research? We have signed an MOU with 11 NITs. I went myself to an NIT. I want to sign an MOU with you. Why? I said, let your students finish 3 years of BTech with you. Let them come to IIT Hyderabad for 1 year. We will not charge a single rupee. Let them pay the tuition fee back to NIT, but 1 full year they stay at IIT Hyderabad. Do the same number of credits that they are supposed to do in the NIT. We transfer the credits back. The degree comes from the NIT, but the whole year the student does a research with all the facilities that we have. Why we do this? What is the goal? I said the goal is at the end of 4th year, the student should be able to say that I'm not interested in placement. I never went for placement. Very clear, and I finished my BTech. I had a clarity what I want. So we said, let us create people who are interested in technology, people who are interested in research. We asked them, are you interested in startup? We'll give you money. Or are you interested in research? With all these facilities, at the end of BTech, you can produce 2 papers possibly. And with that, you may be able to go. Last year, we brought 30 students. 15 of them stayed back at IIT Hyderabad saying that we want to do a PhD here. And a few of them started their startups. This year, we brought about 100 students. From Kathmandu University last year, 10 people came. This year, 20 people came. We are trying to see how do we generate a kind of a transformation among undergraduate students so that they become more technology oriented, more research oriented. And that I feel people like all of us together should be able to do. And I'm sure together we can do great things. I think with that, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for enlightening us with how important is the interdisciplinary research is. And you have shown us how to create the conducive research environment which leads to innovation, creation, product development, and to promote the startup. Thank you, sir, once again. Now it is a time to witness the collaboration between CSIR-CIMFR and IIT Hyderabad by signing MOU for academic exchange program and driving cutting-edge research and development. It's give me an immense pleasure to invite a representative from CSIR-CIMFR and the IIT Hyderabad on the stage for the formal signing of MOU. Exchange of. May I now request Professor Sastry, who is the Dean Sponsored Research and Consultancy at IIT Hyderabad, and he was also the former director of CSIR NIS Jorhat. And may I now request Professor Sastry to share his views, sir.
Very good morning. It's a very, very happy moment for me that although I represent IIT Hyderabad, I'm a retired employee of CSIR. For 22 years, I worked in CSIR after spending 5 years in Pondicherry University. After listening to from our director, you can see that people can give you freedom, but the liberty you should give only to yourself. Empowering, you have to give only for yourself. We all have the possibility to think differently, and we can exercise that. And India is a great country. And some of the models that we have can go to a higher level if you come together and work together. And I'm sure that the IITs and CSIR, if they come together, they can solve lots of problems. Because I started my career from a central university, Pondicherry University. And I saw what a golden platform that CSIR can provide. Because 22 years I was in CSIR, and this was the best time that I have. And when our director also mentioned that if you want to really do problems, you have to go on mission mode. And CSIR is known to do the problems in mission mode. But the best talent will go to IITs. And if we can bring IITs and the CSIR labs, we can really do great things. And here, the type of thinking that we have should be like nation-share problems. And yesterday, our NTPC chairman, Sri Arvindji, we were discussing about several issues. Energy is a big issue which require the best of the best science to come to solve the problems. And it's extremely important that at different layers of the science and technology and R&D, they have to come together. For a long time, India was a developing country. In 1990, all of you know that our foreign exchange reserves are about $1 billion. Now we are close to $700 billion. We do have money. But the problem that we have is we are spending only 0.7% of GDP on research and development. The Honorable Prime Minister put a committee which says that the GDP should go from 0.7% to 2.5% by 2030 and 4.5% at 2047. For us to put our nation above all our individual things and then see that how do we make a transformation. And we talk about CSIR making so many things, starting from the indelible ink to tractor to aroma emission to many things that are there. And if you want to scale it up to a higher level, we need to really work with younger and more energetic institutions. You have seen this IIT Hyderabad is only 15 years. But CIMFR has started in 1946, or the CIFR, and CSIR has started in 1942. There is a lot of strength in legacy as well as a lot of strength in the modern technologies. And we will have to do things differently. As we were discussing yesterday night, that coal research is very important. But it's not that we should do different things. We should do only coal research, but we should do things differently. And we all realize that when Croto and all got Nobel Prize for buckminster fullerene, then Jan, the carbon nanotubes, and then the graphene, which again got the Nobel Prize, which makes a big difference. I don't want to take a lot of time. Anyway, we will have to go. I would like to tell you that there are 150 graphene centers in the United States. In India, the MIT sponsored graphene center, there is only one in Cochin. We are not able to produce the graphene which will be possible for India to produce. And Professor Mishra ji also knows that in Arunachal Pradesh, there is one particular area where we can probably produce graphene for the entire country. There is a lot of scope in the carbonaceous structures, not only the carbon fiber and other things, coal gasification. There is a lot of things that we can do at molecular level and atomic level and cluster level, where modeling, multi-scale modeling, CFD, along with the pilot plant scales and others that we have should come together. And I'm very thankful to CIMFR by hosting our Professor Saptarshi Mujumdar and Dr. Raja Banerjee and the team, Dr. Nashima, and many people have come. There are about 15 to 20 people in IIT Hyderabad who would like to work with CIMFR to see that how we can complement our strengths and do something which is very definitive for the country. This is not just one more MOU. We can have many MOUs. And I would like to see that on this very auspicious day, on the CSIR Foundation Day, we at CIMFR, and as many of my good friends says that I am also a part of a CSIR family, and also now at IIT Hyderabad, I am particularly very, very keen to see that this MOU will make a big difference for the country. At CSIR, we always feel that India matters to CSIR, but CSIR should also matter to India. And if CSIR has to matter to India, CSIR has to trigger the powerful collaborations. And I am sure that IIT Hyderabad, under the very dynamic leadership of Professor Murthy, you see he works for 15 hours. And whenever a mail goes, the approval or comment or something will come within less than 12 hours. So with such dynamic personality with us and Professor Mishra and all the CSIR family members, we will try to do something really very, very substantial and significant. And I hope that this particular thing will have a blessings of people like our Mishra ji and support of NTPC and all others. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words. Our chief guest has to leave, and before taking the tea break of 10 minutes, I would like to request our director, sir, to felicitate our chief guest and also to felicitate our the Professor Sastry, sir. Thank you, sir. Yeah. Now we will take a 10-minute short break for tea, and we'll be reassembling in this hall after 10 minutes. बहुत स्टेप नीचे है। जैसे यूनिवर्सिटी तक वैलिड डिग्री दो। आगे ऐसे जाएंगे। ये भी है हम there is a shoe.
Sir, size same ही है। Sir, size same है। नहीं सारी नहीं करनी सारी आती नहीं। अच्छा तो सर टोटल 40 इसमें जो आप हैं यस यस
Hello. I now request everyone to kindly take their seat as we are about to start the next segment of our program. Now, I'm honored to introduce our today's guest of honor, Sri Ravindra Kumar Sir, Director Operation NTPC. Sri Ravindra Kumar completed BSc Engineering in Mechanical Engineering from BIT Sindri in 1988. Prior to joining as Director Operation NTPC Limited, he has OSD to Director Operation NTPC Limited. Sri Kumar joined NTPC Limited as Graduate Engineer Trainee Officer in 1989 and has more than 34 years of diverse and versatile experience in commissioning, operation and maintenance, engineering and project management. He has worked in various capacity in O&M function at NTPC Kahalgaon project. He has exposure of working in corporate center in engineering department and as a technical support to director technical. He was actively involved in development of first Moitri supercritical power project of Bangladesh India Friendship Power Company Limited, Bangladesh. During his tenure as Chief Technical Officer, he spearheaded all engineering, erection, commissioning, and O&M activities of 660 megawatt first unit of BIFPCL. As a Chief Executive Officer, Patratu Bidyut Utpadan Nigam Limited, he expedited various construction and erection activities. May I now request Sri Ravindra Kumar Sir to deliver his speech. Sir.
Good morning. Seated on dais, in absence here, Professor Dr. S. Murthy, Professor D.D. Misra Sahab, who is Chairman Research Council Sahab, Professor P.K. Banerjee Sahab, Sastri Sahab, and more relevant Sri Arvind Kumar Sahab, all scientists of CIMFR, ladies and gentlemen. This place is very not new to me. Dhanbad particularly I am talking because I have graduated from BIT Sindri. And this place, I traveled 4 years from 84 to 88. And I am very much familiar with this place. When I come to this place, I am feeling nostalgic. So I have a great affection. I once visited this place also, along with our Director Technical, Sri Ekeja Saab. And but it was only in the night time. Daytime again I have gone. So I have not visited, but this time I have visited two facility, which is looking like we can use this facility, and CIMFR has developed himself like anything, and they can very well support the industry also. That is my feeling. But this occasion today is 83rd Foundation Day of CIMFR. I'm happy to be associated with this. I'm feeling proud that other than the industry institution have also called me to have first-hand experience of the scientist along with the engineers. So I'm happy to be associated in this Foundation Day, and I congratulate each and everyone on this occasion, because this only not reminds the past glory, but gives a future direction also. So I'm hopeful that CSIR-CIMFR will get another new highs in the coming future and will be very helpful for the industry like us. Today we have heard very exciting lecture from Dr. Murthy, who has given a glimpse of IIT and what IIT is doing. What I could capture, that there is a great association needed between industry and institution, and that is the key to development of Viksit Bharat. Everyone is in learning mode, whether you are in a professional life or whatever life you are here. But everyone is learning mode all the time. And that this institution teaches us, because everybody here is not only doing their work, but teaching also. A lot of doctorate, PhD they are getting from here. So this institute is a perfect example for amalgamation of industry and institution. Further, this institution is very utmost important for us, as it provides the R&D inputs for the entire coal energy chain, encompassing exploration, mining, utilization, and lab services. The institute also strives to develop mineral-based industries. That is, I think, critical mineral they are also doing to reach the targeted production for the country's mineral and energy security, for growth with the highest standards of safety, economy, and cleaner environment. And that is the requirement as of now. It reminds me the national mission recently declared by Government of India. I came to know that CIMFR has realigned this vision and policies and redefined the targets for short and long term to achieve the country's goal. I'm happy that this institution is also doing a great service to the nation. We are hopeful that CIMFR will play active role in achieving government's mission of healthy and sustainable way of living based on traditional and values of conservation and modernization, including through a mass movement of lifestyle for environment as a key to combating climate change. As I learned, apart from the mining sector, the institute has also contributed to the rock excavation engineering research, which has helped the construction of important roadways, railway, tunnel, hydroelectric projects, etc. The technical solution provided by CIMFR have helped strategic infrastructure in expanding the construction of some of the important strategic Indo-China road, as Professor Saab has told, Arvind Saab. Indian Indo-Pak roads. So it is playing a very crucial role for the industry, or as well as infrastructure for the India. I congratulate the team for this important mission of India to achieve. Now coming to NTPC, how we are associated with CIMFR, because CIMFR was doing a lot of lab services to us in the past. So we are very much hopeful that CIMFR is a great partner for us. The NTPC being a major power with many fossil units and backward integration into coal mining sector has a long association with CIMFR and expanding in accelerated mode in renewable energy and non-fossil area, including nuclear. We are working and hearing towards energy transition. At this cusp up, NTPC and CIMFR both faces the common challenges and hence more opportunity and hope more collaborations. Once we talk of energy transition, coal, carbon, centigrade, and climate are the buzzwords. The entire world is worried about the climate, desires to control the centigrade, wants to move away from the coal, and the link between two are the carbon. These are the commitments all over the engineering regarding coal and carbon for thermal power generation, and we are facing a challenge to ensure the energy security of the country, as well as meeting the commitment made by the government of India. We have also to protect the investment and remain profitable in a competitive market with high-end technologies. In a country like India, where per capita energy consumption is a fraction of the global average, ensuring energy security and meeting our development aspiration of Viksit Bharat by 2047 are the most important aspects. Meeting the energy need of undeserved population and improving safeguard and sustainable energy access for poorest and most vulnerable group in the first of the foremost consideration. Coal is at present the only source of baseload power generation in India, which is now being also tried as a peak load management in non-solar hours due to limited potential of gas, hydro, battery storage. Further, India, a non-member of nuclear supplier groups, so we have a limited nuclear power also. But in near future, our nuclear fleet is expanding, and we hope that more nuclear will be added and coal will be used as only peak load power plant for peaking requirement. Other technology like hydrogen fuel cell are still under development for use at commercial or megawatt scale. Carbon capture, carbon sequestration, utilization technology also at R&D level. So we hope that CIMFR has a big role to play in that. And other institutions also like that we have just discussed today, IIT Hyderabad to support us to achieve our goal. The thermal sector is and will be the major source of power in the country in coming few decades. We are very much hopeful that the technology will remain here up to 2047 and then it will start diminishing. But it will remain, and this is the truth. But we have to increase the non-fossil sources at the same time so that our carbon footprint get reduced. Economy of India is generally, and some of the Indian states are critically dependent upon coal mining, such as Jharkhand, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Odisha, etc. Coal mining and coal-based power plant generates large quantum of direct and indirect investment and employment. hundreds of billions of dollars and tens of billions of manpower across various skill set are dependent on that. So it is not a very easy job to get out of the coal, but ultimately transition has to come. And we have to transit because every 20 years, when I have joined my service in 1989, the coal power was very limited. And the coal has picked up. And in 2020 and 20 after 2020, it started diminishing. So every technology will go up and then go down, and so the need of R&D is very much required. These transitions has many challenges, and so the need of education institution, research wing come into picture. Let me discuss few of the challenges where the opportunities are. The technical challenges what we are having with renewables, which have flexible generation, large signal and diurnal variations, flexibilization of thermal plants, improving energy efficiency, reliability of thermal plants at part load operation, investment technology required for thermal energy storage, etc. There is a financial challenge also. So huge investment in coal mine, thermal plants, and system to meet emission norms, risk of creation of a standard, stress assets, uncertainty in financial and political environment, discrepancies in benefits from the energy transition, etc. There are the financial challenges. There is a social challenge also. So, therefore, moving ahead from the coal, a new opportunity need to be explored, such as coal gasification, and what we are targeting with coal gasification, we can run our gas turbine, which is now at present dependent upon the LNG, which is being imported, or gas, which is very minimal with us. We are not able to sustain. So it is, as of now, very much needed that the coal, the precious energy source we are having, that is coal, we need to gasify. And for that, this institute has done a very good work, and we are exploring along with the institute how we can get advantage of that. Similarly, for coal to hydrogen, in situ biomethane, underground coal gasification, and coal to chemicals. Though we are working on some of the field like capturing carbon to methane, methanol, ethanol, these all work we are doing, but we want a more and more collaboration. At this juncture, I can tell CSIR and CIMFR has received many laurels and accolades for achieving various important milestones during its more than several decades of the journey. In view of the national mission of Government of India, NTPC as well as CIMFR have realigned its vision, mission, and policies to promote sustainable growth and equal emphasis on self-sustenance. However, a time has come when we will take up multidisciplinary research, as told by Murthy Saab, on the above subject in addition to conventional subjects. It is only by developing novel technology, innovation, and R&D in coal and energy sector that we can achieve both energy security as well as climate change goals. Research organizations like CSIR, CIMFR can rise to occasion and help India meet its both goals, and NTPC would be happy to partner in such endeavor. So we are looking, because this institution is earlier we have a past experience, and we want to further collaborate and to achieve energy security. I, on behalf of, and since there is a big role of CIMFR is there, so we are looking forward a great cooperation in future. On this occasion of Foundation Day, I, on behalf of NTPC, wishes all CIMFR fraternity a very best wishes and astounding success of CIMFR, with the hope that it will give a charismatic change in energy and mining industry. Thank you very much. Thanks. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words. You have shown us the actual need of the industry and where we should focus our R&D to solve the industry problem. Now we are privileged to have with us the today's esteemed speaker, Professor Dhanuldhari Misra, our Chairman of Research Council and the former Director of CSIR-CIMFR. His wealth of knowledge and the experience in the field of mining and fuel research has made him a pioneer figure in the industry. Professor Misra completed his diploma in mining engineering, which is equivalent to the BTech from the Indian School of Mines, Dhanbad, in 1964. He has 12 years of industry experience in different companies. In 1984, he joined the Indian School of Mines, Dhanbad, as a professor and started the first BTech course in mineral engineering in India. From 2000 to 2004, he was the director of the then Central Mining Research Institute, that is a CMRI. He was also the chairman of Board of Governors of IIT-ISM Dhanbad and member of Program Advisory Committee of NCRT. So without further ado, I invite Professor Misra to deliver his kind lecture. Sir, please.
Distinguished dignitaries, esteemed colleagues, respected faculty members, dedicated staff, dear students, and all members of CSIR-CIMFR family. It gives me immense pleasure to stand before you today to celebrate the 83rd Foundation Day of CSIR. Since we are here to celebrate the Foundation Day, it is worth recalling how CSIR itself was founded. If you ask me, the credit goes to Krishnaraja Vadiyar, the king of Mysore state, who was ruling Mysore state till 1940. He had a knack for locating and grooming up people who could develop science and technology. One of the names you know very well is M. Visvesvaraya. And he is the man who thought India should have a Council of Scientific and Industrial Research. And he himself had talked with the British government to set up such a council. And to follow up the work, he had groomed up a gentleman whom he made the Diwan of Mysore state, Sir Arkat Ramaswamy Mudaliar. So, Mr. Mudaliar was the 24th and last Diwan of Mysore state after the demise of Krishnaraja Vadiyar. And he had international repute. He was the first president of United Nations Economic and Social Council. So we should not forget such great men whose name we will not find among the list of scientists anywhere, but who had contributed to the establishment of CSIR and of course to certain developments in Mysore itself, now Karnataka. See, 82 years ago, our founders envisioned a research council that would lead the way to tackling the critical challenges of research in India. The foresight and determination they have showed laid the foundation upon which we continue to build today. From their humble beginnings, CFRI, founded in 1946, and CMRS, founded in 1956, have been research organizations that have been transformed into world-class institutes. Over the decades, CIMFR has achieved numerous milestones, many of which have been enumerated by my previous speakers, like safe and efficient methods of mining underground deposits, slope stabilization in open cast mines, backfilling and subsidence management, safe environment of underground mines, management of air, water, and soil pollution in mining areas, and in a big way to coal preparation. In fact, the Central Coal Washeries Organization in 1959 was established on the strong recommendation of CFRI. These successes are a testament to the dedication and expertise of our researchers. On this special occasion, I would like to extend my heartfelt appreciation to every member of CIMFR family, our scientists, engineers, technical and support staff, who have worked tirelessly to turn challenges into opportunities and to turn ideas into innovations. I would also like to acknowledge our collaborators, industry partners, and stakeholders. Your support and encouragement and engagement have been invaluable in our journey of scientific discovery and its social impact. Today, we find ourselves at a critical juncture. As the world grapples with issues like climate change, energy security, and sustainable development, the role of research institute like CSIR, CIMFR have become even more vital. In the coming years, our focus has to be on advancing research in renewable energy, carbon capture, automation in mining, and digital transformation, including application of artificial intelligence and robotics in a big way to the mining and fuel processing. As we celebrate these significant milestones, let us take this opportunity to renew our commitment to the values that define CIMFR's excellence, integrity, and impact. You see, speakers before me have already told about the urgent need of thinking out of the box, collaborating with other institutes, industries, and so on. Now, these have to be measured in the institute and in a quantifiable way. Coming to that, I request every scientist at every level must have at least one externally funded R&D project as the project leader, and this is particularly important for the young and middle-level scientists. So you should all think over it and try to work. Every scientist must have at least one SCI publication as the first author. He may be second or third author in other publications, but as a first author, you must have at least one SCI publication. The research group that you form must develop one technology or one product which can be transferred to industry and generate royalty for the institute. These are the measurable parameters. Every eligible scientist must be teaching and guiding at least one doctoral student of ACSIR. Experimental and testing facilities should be of world class. And technical officers of the institute should not be scared of purchasing new equipment and devices for upgradation of their laboratories. Though I know very well there are a lot of hurdles in that, but you must overcome them and go ahead. Today, as we reflect on our rich heritage, let us look forward with optimism and confidence. With our combined efforts, I am certain that we will continue to contribute to the progress of science and society for many more decades to come. Thank you all and happy 83rd Foundation Day.
Thank you, sir. You have rightly pointed out and shows the path. What should be the parameter for one scientist and the technical officer also. Thank you, sir, once again. Now, it is a time to honor and express our deepest gratitude to those who have dedicated years of service to this esteemed organization. It is our privilege to recognize the commitment, hard work, and invaluable contributions of our retirees who have been an integral part of the success and the growth of CSIR-CIMFR. So I would like to request the dignitaries on the stage to step forward and give the mementos for the retirees. And in this regard, I would like to request Mr. Amar Kumar Singh to read out the name of this retirees.
धन्यवाद डॉक्टर अर्कोज्योति दास सर। प्राप्त सूची के अनुसार इस वर्ष कुल 28 लोग सेवानिवृत्त हुए हैं, तो मैं एक एक करके उनका नाम पढ़ूंगा और उनसे आग्रह है कि वो स्टेज पर आएं और वे अपना सम्मान पत्र ग्रहण करें। तो पहला नाम है श्री आनंद किस्कू और आनंद किस्कू आए हैं क्या? चलिए ठीक है। दूसरा नाम आदरलाल गोप, तीसरा श्री जेके सिंह मुख्य वैज्ञानिक, श्री एस एक्का, श्री रमेश प्रसाद दसौंधी, श्री नारायण गोप, ठीक है, श्री मृत्युंजय कुमार सिंह, और काइंडली ताली बजाते रहें उत्साहवर्धन के लिए। श्री मृत्युंजय कुमार सिंह के बाद हैं श्री परमात्मा राम। श्री लक्ष्मण यादव। लक्ष्मण यादव। डॉक्टर ललन कुमार। कृपया ताली बजाते रहें। श्री तपन कुमार मंडल पीएमई। श्रीमती उषा सिन्हा। श्रीमती उषा सिन्हा। डॉक्टर सुधीर कुमार कश्यप, मुख्य वैज्ञानिक। श्री लक्ष्मण यादव। डॉक्टर ललन कुमार। डॉक्टर ललन कुमार। श्री तपन कुमार मंडल। श्रीमती उषा सिन्हा आई हैं क्या? नहीं है, ठीक है। श्री मनोज कुमार सिंह। श्री मनोज कुमार सिंह नहीं है। श्री सुभाष कुशवाहा। कश्यप सर, बोला हूँ डॉक्टर कश्यप सर। कुशवाहा। मोहम्मद नईम अंसारी। डॉक्टर मनोज कुमार सिंह। डॉक्टर मनोज कुमार सिंह। श्री राजकिशोर शर्मा। श्री राजकिशोर शर्मा। श्री राधेलाल चंद्र। सुभाष कुशवाहा हो गए, ठीक। डॉक्टर मनोज कुमार सिंह। श्री राधेलाल चंद्र। श्री अशोक कुमार दत्ता। श्री सत्यनारायण गौड़। श्री वीरेंद्र रजक। श्री वीरेंद्र रजक, श्रीमती मालती गिरी, श्रीमती मालती गिरी, श्री अवध यादव, श्री अवध यादव, श्री डी अप्पा राव, श्री डी अप्पा राव, श्री सुभाष चंद्र दसौंधी, श्री सुभाष चंद्र दसौंधी, डॉक्टर जेके महनोत, डॉक्टर जेके महनोत, श्रीमती कलावती बावरी, श्रीमती कलावती बावरी आई हैं? अच्छा, हाँ, डॉक्टर जेके महनोत सर है सर। और सर आप किसी कारणवश अगर नहीं आ पाए हैं तो आपका सम्मान पत्र आप तक पहुंच जाएगा। डॉक्टर मैग्नस, थैंक यू सर।
हाँ हाँ, कैमरे से
सर कैमरे से ऑनलाइन मोड पे
नहीं नहीं, यही यही है कैमरा से।
थैंक यू महनोत सर। श्रीमती कलावती बावरी, इसी कड़ी को आगे बढ़ाते हुए वैसे वैज्ञानिक कर्मचारी और अधिकारी जिन्होंने अपना सेवा 25 साल इस संस्थान को दिया और उनके योगदान को हम लोग नहीं भूल सकते, तो मैं उनका नाम एक एक करके पढ़ूंगा, वो आगे आए और अपना पुरस्कार ग्रहण करें। तो पहला नाम मैं लूंगा डॉक्टर सी स्वामिलियाना, चीफ साइंटिस्ट। मुख्य वैज्ञानिक डॉक्टर सी स्वामिलियाना। ठीक। दूसरा डॉक्टर अभय कुमार सिंह, चीफ साइंटिस्ट। सर आगे आए। डॉक्टर सुदीप माइती, चीफ साइंटिस्ट। ताली बजाते रहिए। डॉक्टर सुदीप माइती नहीं है। मिस सीमा असियान तोपनो, मिस सीमा अशियान तोपनो नहीं आई है। डॉक्टर देवेंद्र कुमार साकरे, सीनियर प्रिंसिपल साइंटिस्ट। जुड़े हैं क्या? ठीक। डॉक्टर सुधीर कृष्णा भारती, सीनियर प्रिंसिपल साइंटिस्ट, डिगवाडी। ये खुद में एक स्पोर्ट्स लवर भी हैं, इसके भारती सर। अगला नाम श्री नीरज कुमार, सीनियर प्रिंसिपल साइंटिस्ट। डॉक्टर शैलेंद्र कुमार सिंह, प्रिंसिपल साइंटिस्ट। डॉक्टर शैलेंद्र कुमार सिंह, प्रिंसिपल साइंटिस्ट। श्री प्रमोद कुमार, सीनियर टेक्निकल ऑफिसर। श्री प्रमोद कुमार। अगला नाम श्री राणा भट्टाचार्य जी, सीनियर टेक्निकल ऑफिसर। श्री सुभाषिष तिवारी, सीनियर टेक्निकल ऑफिसर। डॉक्टर अमित कुमार सिंह, सीनियर टेक्निकल ऑफिसर। राणा भट्टाचार्य जी, श्री सुभाषिष तिवारी, डॉक्टर अमित कुमार सिंह। कांग्रेचुलेशन है। श्री सुभाषिष तिवारी। डॉक्टर अमित कुमार सिंह। आइए सर। श्री राजीव रंजन, सीनियर टेक्निकल ऑफिसर, डिगवाडी। श्री धनंजय रॉय, सीनियर टेक्निकल ऑफिसर, डिगवाडी। श्रीमती मंजुला सराफ, सीनियर टेक्निकल ऑफिसर। श्री राजीव रंजन। श्री धनंजय रॉय। श्रीमती मंजुला सराफ। श्री शेखर प्रसाद। अच्छा, ऑनलाइन श्री मंजुला सराफ मैम जुड़ी हुई है, तो ऑनलाइन मोड से ही हम लोग उनको पुरस्कृत करते हैं उनके 25 साल सेवा काल के लिए। श्री मंजुला सराफ ऑनलाइन शायद जुड़ी हुई है। ठीक ठीक। आगे बढ़ते हैं। श्री शेखर प्रसाद। श्री रमाशंकर यादव। श्री रमाशंकर यादव। श्री विवेक सिंह, डिगवाडी, सीनियर टेक्निकल ऑफिसर। श्री विवेक सिंह। डॉक्टर जितेंद्र कुमार सिंह। डॉक्टर जितेंद्र कुमार सिंह। श्री संजीव दास गुप्ता, ASO श्री संजीव दास गुप्ता। तालियां बजती रहनी चाहिए। श्री सुनील कुमार मंडल, ASO श्री सुनील कुमार मंडल, ASO। श्री धर्मेंद्र कुमार सिंह, ASO। श्री रंजन कुमार सिन्हा, ASO श्री रंजन कुमार सिन्हा, ASO। श्री धर्मेंद्र कुमार सिंह। श्री पवन हारी, श्री पवन हारी। श्री अर्जुन बेसरा, श्री अर्जुन बेसरा। श्री अवध किशोर भारती, लैब असिस्टेंट। श्री अवध किशोर भारती, लैब असिस्टेंट। अगला नाम है मिस लीना माई सुंडी, मिस लीना माई सुंडी। श्री मुरली साहू, श्री मुरली साहू। लीना माई सुंडी। श्री कृष्णा सोनार, श्री कृष्णा सोनार। श्री सुमित्रा देवी, श्री सुमित्रा देवी। श्री हो सर, श्रीमती ना, सॉरी माफ कीजिए, करेक्शन, श्रीमती सुमित्रा, सुमित्रा देवी। श्रीमती लाल बची देवी, श्रीमती लाल बची देवी आई है। श्री सुख बहादुर सिंह, श्री सुख बहादुर सिंह। अगला नाम है इस संस्थान के कोआ श्री आलोक शर्मा सर। श्री शंभू शरण मंडल सर, AO। श्री SS मंडल सर, AO। अगला नाम है श्री AM प्रधान कोफा, श्री AM प्रधान कोफा। श्री संजीत मिंज सीनियर टेक्नीशियन, श्री संजीत मिंज सीनियर टेक्नीशियन। मिस्टर दिगंबर कुमार सीनियर टेक्निकल ऑफिसर, मिस्टर दिगंबर कुमार सीनियर टेक्निकल ऑफिसर। अगला नाम है डॉक्टर मुकुल रंजन मंडल, सीनियर टेक्निकल ऑफिसर। डॉक्टर मुकुल रंजन मंडल। अब इस कड़ी को आगे बढ़ाते हुए सीएसआर फाउंडेशन डे के उपलक्ष्य में जिन कर्मी, वैज्ञानिक या फिर अधिकारी के पुत्र या पुत्री ने 90% या उससे अधिक प्राप्त किए हो, तो मैं उनको पुरस्कृत करने के लिए आगे बुलाऊंगा। 3,000 रुपए धनराशि रखी गई है। तो ये सुश्री अनन्या, डॉटर ऑफ दिलीप कुंभकार, तो मैं उनके अभिभावक से भी निवेदन करूंगा कि वो भी आगे आए, वो भी साथ में आए। 12th के लिए श्री दिलीप कुंभकार, मुख्य वैज्ञानिक। क्या? नहीं, मान लीजिए साथ में आना चाहिए सर। ठीक है। अब फाउंडेशन डे के अवसर पे हमारे यहाँ कुछ कंपटीशन की गई थी बच्चों के लिए, जैसे कि क्विज कंपटीशन, ड्राइंग कंपटीशन, एसे राइटिंग इन हिंदी और इंग्लिश। तो मैं एक एक करके नाम पढ़ूंगा, कृपया कर जल्दी आए स्टेज पे और अपना पुरस्कार ग्रहण करें। तो पहला नाम है जिन्होंने क्विज कंपटीशन क्लास 5 से 7 तक के लिए जो पहली टीम जीती है, जिनका नाम है कुशाग्र रंजन, आदित्य बुरागोइन। ये दो लोग थे ग्रुप में। पेरेंट्स नेम डॉक्टर रंजन कुमार एंड डॉक्टर जॉन बुरागोइन। तो इन्होंने पहला स्थान प्राप्त किया है। कुशाग्र रंजन और डॉक्टर आदित्य बुरागोइन। जिन्होंने दूसरा स्थान प्राप्त किया है वो है अनन्या, सुश्री अनन्या कुमारी, डॉटर ऑफ प्रमोद कुमार, और संजीव जैना, सानवी जैना, डॉटर ऑफ मिस्टर ब्रिज किशोर जैना। तो वो भी आगे आए और अपना पुरस्कार ग्रहण करें। तीसरा पुरस्कार जाता है अर्नव कुमार, सन ऑफ मनोरंजन कुमार वर्मा, और उन्हीं के साथ सौम्या कुमारी, डॉटर ऑफ राकेश कुमार। कृपया कर जल्दी आगे आए। ठीक। क्विज कंपटीशन क्लास 8 से 10 तक के लिए जिन्होंने प्रथम पुरस्कार प्राप्त किया है वो है डॉक्टर प्रेम कुमार के पुत्र अर्नव कुमार, और उनके साथ में अस्तित्व जायसवाल, सन ऑफ श्री अमित जायसवाल। और वैसे बच्चे जो नहीं आ पाए हैं उनके बिहाफ में उनके अभिभावक वो प्राइज को कलेक्ट कर सकते हैं। तो क्लास 8 और 10 के लिए अर्नव कुमार, सन ऑफ डॉक्टर प्रेम कुमार, अस्तित्व जैन जायसवाल, सन ऑफ श्री अमित जायसवाल। थोड़ी सूची लंबी है, इसलिए मैं सबसे आग्रह करूंगा कि थोड़ी जल्दी आए। नेक्स्ट जिन्होंने दूसरा स्थान प्राप्त किया है, अभिनव सिंह, सन ऑफ श्री कुमार राहुल एओ, और उन्हीं के साथ श्री रुद्र तिवारी, सन ऑफ श्री सुभाषिष तिवारी, इन्होंने दूसरा स्थान प्राप्त किया। रुद्र तिवारी और अभिनव सिंह। नेक्स्ट जिन्होंने तृतीय स्थान प्राप्त किया है वो है यश सोनार, सन ऑफ श्री कृष्णा सोनार, और कोंकणा गोस्वामी, सन ऑफ श्री गौतम गोस्वामी, तृतीय स्थान। यश सोनार और कोंकणा गोस्वामी तृतीय स्थान। थोड़ा जल्दी जल्दी करवाइए, जल्दी जल्दी करवाइए। अब मैं अगला नाम पढ़ूंगा। क्विज कंपटीशन क्लास 11 और 12 एंड अंडर ग्रेजुएशन के लिए हुआ, जो कि प्रथम पुरस्कार जाता है कौस्तुभ सिंह, अतिक्ष पॉल और सुशांत झा। कौस्तुभ सिंह सन ऑफ श्री संतोष कुमार, अतिक्ष पॉल श्री डॉक्टर ऑफ अविनाश पॉल, और सुशांत झा सन ऑफ श्री निशी भूषण झा। तो वो काइंडली स्टेज पर आए और अपना पुरस्कार कलेक्ट करें। प्रथम पुरस्कार अतिक्ष पॉल। दूसरा स्थान जाता है जयेश कुमार अहिरवाल, सन ऑफ डॉक्टर भागीरथ अहिरवाल, अमृतांश सिंह, सन ऑफ श्री मनीष कुमार, स्वर्णका बेताल, श्री शुभजीत बैताल। दूसरा स्थान तृतीय स्थान जाता है सुश्री अनुष्का सिंह, डॉटर ऑफ श्री संतोष कुमार, अर्नव कुमार, सन ऑफ श्री नीरज कुमार, और अरमान कुमार, सन ऑफ श्री अक्षय कुमार दास। तृतीय स्थान अनुष्का सिंह, अर्नव कुमार और अरमान कुमार। इंग्लिश एसे राइटिंग क्लास 5th और 7th के लिए आव्या साहू, प्रथम पुरस्कार, डॉटर ऑफ आरती साहू। आव्या साहू। सेकंड आरिव उपाध्याय, सन ऑफ श्री आनंद कुमार उपाध्याय। तीसरा पुरस्कार सानवी जेना, डॉटर ऑफ श्री बीके जेना। इंग्लिश एसे राइटिंग क्लास अष्टम और दसम तक के लिए पहला पुरस्कार जाता है अस्तित्व जायसवाल, सन ऑफ श्री अमित जायसवाल। पहला पुरस्कार। दूसरा पुरस्कार चैती परना दास, डॉटर ऑफ डॉक्टर सुरजीत दास। और तीसरा पुरस्कार सुश्री आशी, डॉटर ऑफ श्री अमित कुमार अमृत कुमार अमृत कुमार। इंग्लिश एसे राइटिंग जो कि 11th और 12th, जिसमें प्रथम पुरस्कार निशिका मंडल, डॉटर ऑफ श्री स्वपन कुमार मंडल। दूसरा पुरस्कार अतिक्ष पॉल, सन ऑफ श्री अविनाश कुमार पॉल, सन ऑफ श्री अविनाश पॉल। तीसरा पुरस्कार अर्पिता रॉय, डॉटर ऑफ श्री धनंजय रॉय। अगला हिंदी एसे राइटिंग कंपटीशन क्लास 11th और 12th, श्री सुशांत झा, सन ऑफ श्री निशी भूषण झा, श्री सुशांत झा। दूसरा पुरस्कार, ये विशेष पुरस्कार दिया जा रहा हिंदी एसे राइटिंग कंपटीशन के लिए। सेकंड प्रियंका शर्मा, श्रीमती चुनमुन देवी, मिस प्रियंका शर्मा। हिंदी एसे राइटिंग कंपटीशन क्लास 5 से 7 तक के लिए स्वर्णिमा श्री, डॉटर ऑफ डॉक्टर रितेश कुमार। उसके बाद ड्राइंग कंपटीशन क्लास LKG और 1 के लिए तो पहला प्राइज जाता है रियांशी मिश्रा, डॉटर ऑफ श्री देवाशीष मिश्रा। ड्राइंग कंपटीशन। दूसरा पुरस्कार श्रीजा नारायण, डॉटर ऑफ श्रीमती ज्योति शर्मा। और तीसरा पुरस्कार आदित्री, डॉटर ऑफ डॉक्टर रंजीत कुमार पासवान। तीसरा पुरस्कार आदित्रि। ड्राइंग कंपटीशन क्लास 2 से 4 के लिए पहला पुरस्कार जाता है आकाश रंजन, सन ऑफ श्री राजीव रंजन। आकाश रंजन। आकाश रंजन। दूसरा पुरस्कार अरित्रा रॉय। अरित्रा रॉय, श्री धनंजय रॉय। तीसरा श्रागवी जेना। तीसरा पुरस्कार श्रागवी जेना। और विशेष पुरस्कार में श्रेयस महतो। श्रेयस महतो, डॉटर ऑफ श्री स्वपन महतो। एंजेलिना मैगडालिन। एंजेलिना मैगडालिन, डॉटर ऑफ डॉक्टर R.E. मेस्टो। एंजेलिना। एंजेलिना। उसका श्रेयस महतो। श्रेयस महतो। अब मैं डॉक्टर औरको ज्योति दास सर को बुलाना चाहूंगा कि आगे का जो भी कार्यक्रम है उसको आगे बढ़ाएं।
I'd like to request the dignitaries to take their seats. Now we have reached to the end of this program. So I would like to request Dr. P.K. Banerjee sir to give a vote of thanks. Sorry. I'd like to request our director sir to felicitate our guest of honor and our respected RC chairman, Professor Mishra sir. Sir, please. Now I would like to request the P.K. Banerjee sir, outstanding scientist of CSIR-Central, to deliver a vote of thanks.
Good afternoon. It was really very long day since 9:30. So again, I need to be brief. That time, our chief guest said that you should be brief. Now I see that it is because of the time I must be very brief. I must start with remembering those who built this institute. It's a foundation day. Always I remember foundation day like our birthday. It's a birthday. Actually, we are celebrating that. And while we celebrate that, we must remember those visionaries, those visionary leaders. You imagine in 1946 when CSIR was built, and at the same time, actually, CIMFR was built. I mean, part of CIMFR, the CFR at that time, 1946. It's in the middle of jungles and coal mines and all. I mean, kind of a thought on imagination they had. The need for a fuel research created that. And subsequently in this campus, the mining research. So really our gratitudes and respect to all those visionary leaders who thought that, built that, operated that, and even after 8 decades, we are going high, we are growing. Thank you. Thank you all who built this institute. And to celebrate this occasions, I think nothing better than we have a chief guest like Professor B.S. Murthy, the director of IIT Hyderabad. We have heard him. We have heard him, what he told us. I think this is an institute which is continuously thinking out of the box. He was talking about that Viksit Bharat and what the 3 pillars we need to focus on. Of course, one is the education system itself. We have to think differently. And then the second part, he was talking about the innovations. And third is the collaboration. So these are 3 components, 3 pillars, which he emphasized. And I am sure we all are motivated and inspired by his talk. And we all are parents, actually. Most of us are parents. Our kids are going to schools. So the way he thought and the way he actually explained us, something beyond computer science and engineering, think of computational engineering, computational manufacturing discipline. That's kind of thought process is really, we need to think. We should not just get into the bandwagon and do everybody is doing, so we'll also do. I think that is what the inspiration we got from him. So in his absence, I must thank Professor Murthy for those kind words, the inspirational words he has shared with us. We have also heard from our guest of honor, Mr. Ravindra Kumar. He came from the other side where we operate, the industry side. Thank you, sir, for coming here, sharing your thoughts. You have appreciated our activities, our past work. At the same time, you have also shared what are the challenges we need to do going forward in the thermal industry, I should say, the power plants. There are so many issues, whether it's safety issues or environment issues, climate change, and overall sustainability of this industry needs tremendous kind of help from institute like CIMFR. And I must, on behalf of my colleagues, say that we are all prepared for that. We have a reputation to work with that. And we'll definitely address all those issues, not only to look beyond the kind of a renewable energy you are talking about, definitely to make coal as a sustainable source of energy for the energy security of the country, what you have emphasized. We'll work with you, we'll help you so that we continue. I'm sure coal will be there for a few more decades, but we have to operate very sustainable way. And that's where CIMFR will help. Thank you, sir, for coming, taking so much of this and sharing your thoughts. Professor Mishra is our man. He's our guide. He's our guru. And as expected, not only you have taken us through the whole process, I mean, the foundation process of CSIR, but I think you have also reminded us what is expected from us. You have very clearly reminded us that each one of us has to come up with one process technology or a product developed. You have also reminded us we have a duty to educate the future generations for skill development. That's our role, and we must continue to deliver those things. Thank you, sir, for giving us a path and giving, I'll say, instruction. And definitely we'll follow that. And our colleagues are all ready to work towards that direction. Thank you, sir, for coming and taking trouble to be with us. I must thank Professor Misra. Of course, thanking is little, I'll say, extra, but he is the person, he leads from the front. He has guided all through. He's the chairman of the organizing committee. So he can't escape from this, but at the same time, he has really guided us to take this function to this level. And not only that, various activities, what you have seen in the video, there are so many activities we are engaged with today. Thanks for Professor Mistra's leadership. And we'll expect, you'll guide us, help us in the coming years too. Thank you, sir, for being with us. I'm also thankful to guests who are invited today. We had Professor Sastry with us, who shared his views also, who has taken the lead in having a MOU with us, and also explaining in which direction we need to work together. So in his absence, I must thank Dr. and Professor Sastry for his presence and taking so much trouble to come from Hyderabad and various locations. I'm also thankful to other guests from NTPC and other industries and institutes and press and media. All you are here. You are our friends. You always look forward to help CIMFR. I'm sure that in coming years, you will continue to help us in that direction. Thank you so much for being here. And I must thank our family members. We always get encouraged, when you are here and see what is happening here. And after going back, I'm sure you will continuously encourage us. That makes a lot of difference. So all family members, our spouses, the children who are here, thank you. Thank you for coming. Many people might have missed the classes. They prefer to be here. A lot of students. Thank you very much for being with us. And also the parents who have encouraged them to take part. I must thank all the award winners who has taken part. I must say that in all the participations, the enthusiasm was really very high level, and the participation level, the competition level was very high. Thank you, and I have seen continuously that your enthusiasm in participation. So thank you very much. Continue to do that. We'll have many more events in coming years also, coming months also. I also like to thank, there are many people who work from the background. They are part of our organizing committee, whether it's a IT information technology department, whether our administration, whether our stores and purchase, our finance, maybe our transportations, medical services. All of you really work very hard in the background. You are not always visible, but your effect is visible when we see that things are organized so nicely, meticulously and all. So I might have missed you, but I want to thank all of you to make this program successful and really so much interesting for all of us. Thank you very much for your participation. Finally, all of you. Yes, I just missed that. Of course, our retirees, the persons who has retired, but by heart they have not retired. So that's why they are here. They came here. They are part of with us. They are enjoying these celebrations. So thank you all who have retired, but not, forgotten us. And we will look forward to, not for these occasions, even on any of the future occasions. Once you are a part of CIMFR, then you are always a part of CIMFR. So keep coming, motivate us, and we will be always glad to welcome you in such functions in the future too. Thank you very much, all who retired and joined here. And of course, I must thank all of you, my colleagues. House is full, completely full. So that means you really wanted to celebrate this birthday. By heart, you wanted to celebrate. You are here. And not only that, my colleagues who are there online from Bilaspur, Ranchi, Nagpur, Roorkee, all are there online. last almost 4 hours they are with us. Thank you all for being with us, though you are not here physically, but I'm sure you are with us continuously. And many of you are there but couldn't receive the award also. So your awards will reach to you shortly. So I think that's all from my side. Thank you very much once again to make this event such a beautiful event to remember. Thank you.
I would also like to thank Dr. Banerjee sir. So before ending this program, I'd like to request everyone to rise for national anthem. We have a small announcement. The lunch has been arranged for HORGs and retirees guests at the Swagat Guest House, and also lunch for the admin heads, purchase heads, and the account heads. And to avoid the crowd, the lunch has also been arranged for the person who have completed the 25 years, and the committee members, and the person from the who has come from the Digwadi, and the prize winners at the CSIR-Central canteen. Tata. Oh, excuse